What's a bruschetta?
Ach, daar door het maar it's just something like a pizza. Something to go in it.
That's just to say actually, come on now. Onde que era? Nossa, né? Monday, we were sitting in Roy. That was like, but he played his card, you see. I mean, when you were on the last bit anyway, and he played that card earlier. Right. He played his cards, so when we went to play with it, he used to say,
And Ma was the butcher.
well, you might get your shopping, son.
The new United, the United Arab. The Arabs will unite. The Middle East will unite.
Well, what is the image of the beast? What is the beast?
It's like the 10 tourism.
Right, the
They will
beast.
come in, there might be 10 countries among them.
I think the beast is genetic. They're talking now, they've got an embryo there, and they've let it go in a petri dish longer than they should have done, right? They're saying they're studying it, right? But they say they could bring it to term. It's a human embryo, right? Now, genetics, what is the beast, right? Now, well, I had a lot of folk once going on about, oh, it was a computer. I said, but you can't put a computer in hell. Because it says the false prophet and the beast were thrown alive into hell. So it's got to be flesh and blood, right? Now genetics is coming along with their footering about, crossbreeding, and you don't know what they're doing in these labs. And what are they bringing? What's it offer? They keep saying, oh, stem cell research, this research, and so on. But is it really? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Is it the Superman? Out of the science fiction books, they created a super race. Genetically unflawed. Genetically this, genetically that. Super clever. Right? Because what is it? The beast. Why would they call it the beast? The beast isn't human. It would be human in, it has to be human in form. Right?
Well, Nicola Sturgeon says you're going to say you're a man or a woman. So you would be a beast then? How could you be if you're not a man or a woman, you must be a beast.
But you see, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things coming along that 100 years ago was never thought of, right? And it's like when you take that verse, and the two men, when they rise up and they kill the two, and they lie in the streets of Jerusalem for 3.5 days, and they do not suffer their bodies to be buried. And it says, in the whole world saw them. When you read that 100 years ago, you said, how would I see somebody lying in Jerusalem? Switch your telly on today.
You can see them at their wallet. even in the
Right? But 100 years ago, not even 100 years ago.
you
You
would
say,
have seen that.
how will I see it?
That's right.
But today you switch on your telly and you can be anywhere in the
Even
world.
if the Lord puts his feet in the Mount of Olives,
Aye, you would see that.
kept saying, oh, how would we see that? That you can't always see that. But there today you can see it.
Yes.
Then.
So,
Just fly around the world.
right, now the number and the mark, right? I've always found the mark to be a barcode. It came in the 80s and it has a number. It's a number and a mark, right? It's not just a barcode, there's a number. Always a number. And a number and a mark. And the marks these bars. Right? Now, folk are saying to themselves, why would it be a mark? Why would you get a mark? The mark would have to be there to register. Yeah. A barcode. Right? Right? Now already they're working on things, computers to identify your face. Computers that can identify your eyes for security reasons. Now you can see how it's coming. You can see terrorism and all these things that are pushing the fear factor. And then of course, with people being able to crack codes to break into the banks, well the banks are going to support anything that's going to stop that, right? So the next thing is, oh, we're too busy, you're losing your credit cards. You'll need to get a number. You'll not be able to buy without this number because you have to have a security system to prove you're British, so you're European. It can come in so simple.
It's so innocent.
So innocent. It's like, oh, it's love. That man and man are in love. You're against love. It sounds so innocent. It sounds so good. Right? And that's how they can bring things in. And they just come along and they say, you know, security's getting that bad, Mr. Lawson. We've got this mark thing now, you just, number, we'll put it on, it's a computer chip, we'll put it under your skin. But it's after it, that's the problem. If you read the scripture it says, and sores and boils broke out in all of them who took the mark. And they gnawed their teeth, they gnawed their tongue for pain. Right? So, what is it? Right? Yeah, that's the thing. It's not just... And all who had the mark were thrown into the lake of fire. So, that's the thing. It's... and yet, but what will happen is it'll be made so frightened for you. How am I going to live? I'm not going to have any money. You better take this mark or you're going to get any money. You better take this, and you think it's not going to come. It'll be here within short. I reckon it'll be here within 10 years. Yep. And it'll all come to be fed through the idea of security. It's a great idea. And it says, then they broke out in soil, boils and sores, and they gnawed their tongues. That's what it says. All those who took the mark.
And yet people will be frightened, they will take the mark.
Aye, they will. Because they'll say, I'm going to lose my 2 holidays a year. We can't get any money. Nobody will do this. That's why it's called the tribulation. It says it will never be like it again. So if we thought that, or we were lucky, we escaped the Holocaust. But when this comes, this is going to be even, because technology's here now that you can't hide. You need to throw that machine away. But we're of one mind.
It's too nice to go.
Oh, it is. It's too nice to get.
Too nice, David.
Oh, well, where do you want to go to now then?
I don't know.
I don't want to burn petrol just for burning its sake.
No, I know, David. Well, if we get his messages, that's a worry off my mind.
Right, we'll go and get your messages first, son, and then we can go and get a cup of tea. Hold on, Adam, get me open and shut.
I thought it was up, David. It looked as if it was up.
You've changed your mind. Oh. Oh no, but...
Quite everyone that touched that. Except that Jimmy Smith and he's suffering really terrible. He's got cancer. touch God's anointed.
Remember
And the
the
Bible
law.
says you don't touch God's anointed, nor do you
Another
his
one,
servants any
stay
harm.
away from the dirty wee losses.
Aye. Did I wish I had a God, I wouldn't have let me. I was ready to pull her hair out. She says to use and separated you. I would never have happened in any other church except there, David. But see, they knew that it must have been either the talk about that, David. I might
She
have
never have came back from Canada. That's what happened. When he walked in there, he was finished. You're a silly man.
I was in Canada, it was a great white Daniel. And then when he came back for a day mad, that was it. That was it.
But you know, he's never went anywhere.
No, it's not went anywhere since.
Never went anywhere in his entire life.
Preached it, it's a shame.
I'll tell you something.
Oh,
Then we'll drop the subject. I know you get fed up with. The bit of paper with dyslexia, photocopy it.
That's right, Paul, hang on. Yeah.
Take the photocopy and keep it in your pocket. When you're in the job centre and they give you all this cheek,
Aye.
which they will do,
Oh,
pull it out, show them it, and say, I'm in the job centre, I'm being sanctioned, I'm dyslexic. Now, put down in the paper why I'm being sanctioned so I can take it to the local rag.
yeah.
So I go to the papers with us, a disabled man.
If there's anything,
See, I'll stand and say that to you. Her job will be finished.
Mm.
And she'll be standing there next week. You have the way of the law, and it can't be any better nowadays. Every building's to have a disabled area. Every work has to employ disabled people. In fact, as a disabled person, you've probably got a better chance of getting a job.
Joe, that's right, Paul, you have. Because the
But-
civil service had to take in so many.
You have to secure your income now.
We did
Yeah.
a couple of girls that were deaf and dumb, and I had a fellow that sat in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You see, he could work the, he could work the computer. But he was filled up in the computer Paul.
Yeah.
And then the two girls that were deaf and dumb, one of the supervisors had to learn the alphabet, the dummy.
yeah.
She could talk to them.
See, they can't even stop you driving.
No, they can't stop you driving.
Dyslexia,
You're
right?
deaf or
So
dumb.
the thing is, and you would think dyslexia, you couldn't read the road signs.
Well, you can do
All
that.
I'm
It's just-
saying, son, is my best advice to you. I mean, unless God brings you a job out of the blue, and I would hope that would happen.
I
But
hope that happens.
right, I hope that so you don't have to go down that line.
Sure, that's scary.
But you're doing nothing, and you're under a threat of losing your livelihood coming in the door.
wee bit that
You're
getting
going to get, right?
Yeah.
And you're under a big threat for that. That's not just a wee thing. That is a big thing. And it is not always going to be possible to hit that target every week. You're either going to run out of electricity because you've got no money from the last sanction. And once you're sanctioned, you're in that pit you cannot get out, because it's a spiral after that, because you can't get out because you owe for all the money,
You've got to keep your
roof over your head.
yeah. Keep your phone and all that going.
Right,
To get
so
your Wi-Fi.
with a wee bit of sense, you say to yourself, right, I'll play their game.
Play their game for you.
I'm down in the job centre, CCTV cameras. That's proof straight away. You're there, I need help. You don't get angry or frustrated, except I can't do these forms. I'm kind of, right, and you're sitting, because you're not telling a lie.
Yeah.
So she'll give you some spiel, and you say,
Keep the place moving and dry. This was
this is just itself, this isn't it?
yeah.
This is bigger than some folks. This is itself.
Aye, this room. Oh, aye. Things you were born in a weird place in this day. Quarter of this.
Maybe Gary's got a fair size flat.
I just didn't manage that.
It's right there, one's right in the bottom of the Jack's night.
Is that doing it what the
Right
drum?
You're going
Or the Jack's neighbours?
Jack's night, up there. private high kennel with doctors, right?
Aye.
And then take the first one in, where the church sits at the top of the
Oh,
street.
aye, I know what you're great doing there.
Right down the bottom, there's a big long row of masonets that look over to the railway station and the road that runs by the railway station, right? There's the flats up there right at the corner, runs right along. And he's up top flat, this side. And then this whole inside drying area, right? It's probably been an outside area at one point. And they've closed it, right?
Is it good when you were saying?
Well, it's been a few years since it's been done, but it's cupboards, more like talking about bedrooms. I said that to him, I said, "Oh, cupboards here, cupboards, bedrooms." His bedrooms are bigger than our living room.
Hi guys, sorry, I thought I might just pick it back up to let you know what happened today. Yeah, I was in the middle of telling you something. My grandpa showed up. He did actually show up, and and so we went to McDonald's for something to eat, and I was going to film there because this is Thursday, but the place was mobbed. Turns out there's schools, the teachers are on strike. The place was mobbed with kids. So in case you're wondering why, there was only a little kind of snippet in there that I stuck in there for you guys. I didn't want to film in there. Not when it's full of kids. It's just not my idea. But you know, filming a place that's full of kids running around, and McDonald's is a bit a worse place for it. Especially since I thought they were at school, but clearly not. So I do have some morals. I wouldn't do that. So it's just not my scene. Anyway, sorry for the last couple of vlogs have been boring. I don't have an exciting life, and as I says, I wasn't going to be sticking vlogs up every weekend. But I thought I'd get something out to you guys. I do have some announcements coming, hopefully, and I do want to start getting a new show made for this year. I've said to my friend whether or not she was up for it, but she did say she was up for it. Now, I'm not going to mention any names, but this person will say yes to things, and it's all yeah, and never materialises. So I mean, I'm still waiting to watch Avengers with this person, Age of Ultron, because this person hasn't seen it. And this person that's probably watching this video will know who I'm talking about. So, yeah, who knows what the channel's going to be hoping. So I'm hoping to try and do new stuff for it. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry for the boring vlog. Let us know in the comments below, what would you like to see me do. I have two minds whether or not to bring back the movie Madness series. Did you enjoy that? I wasn't too sure whether to bring that back or not. But anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe for more. And take care of yourself, guys, until next week.